always busy, 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 right? But so much fun. We are in the Sunshine Studio today. We're actually in my office. It is so bright today that I'm like sitting in a corner on the other side of the room just to make sure that I'm not looking angelic. I want to know what you're up to today. Are you wrapping presents? Are you enjoying a cup of coffee? Are you going to be hanging out with friends and family during the day or the evening? Or how do you celebrate your traditions? You know, I love to celebrate in diamonds, of course. The more sparkle, the better. My tree is always in white lights, and it is just sparkling and shining, and it just makes me so happy every time I walk by it. So Mama Pat is a little under the weather today. I think I worked her a little too hard this holiday season. She is still your mama-rator, but we've got her kind of sequestered in the other room. She's losing her voice and she's not feeling so great. So we want to make sure that she's taken care of. So please do send her some love. Say hello to her. She is in the chat with you right now as the mama-rator. This is Dazzling Diamonds. My name is Michele Lau. I'm the diamond expert for QVC US. We get together, whether she's ill or whatever's happening, we try to get together with you every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. and talk about beautiful things. Well, the theme of today's show is maybe you need one more gift for you, right? You've been working really hard. You've been trying to hold it all together. You've been doing the wrapping and the shopping and the cooking and everything that goes into the holidays. And now you're looking back and you're saying, I think I'm going to get myself a little token of appreciation. Well, I've got some really great ideas. I see you guys. Hello. Say hi to Mama Pat, and if you wouldn't mind, wish her well. She is, again, feeling a little under the weather, so you won't hear her usual charming self, but you will have an opportunity to interact with her in the chat, if you wouldn't mind. All right, so we're going to see a lot of pretty things. This beautiful cover girl is coming up about midway through the show. Stay with me on this one. It is one of my all-time favorite rings in our inventory, and it is on sale like you can't believe. So definitely you're going to find some things here that are within your budget. When I was selecting items for this, since I know you're going to be purchasing for you and that, budgets are a little strapped, I tried to keep things between the $200 and $300 range. So these are doable, believe it or not. The earrings that you're seeing are called a double halo design. You've got the yellow diamonds backed in yellow gold, and then another halo of yellow, and then a halo of white behind. They actually come in two different metal choices. We have them in the yellow gold over sterling silver, and then we also have them in the sterling silver, which gives it a completely different appearance. You know, some pieces of jewelry, when you do this and you set them in two different metals, some of them it really, it's like come see, come saw. They look very similar. Maybe it warms up the diamonds just a little bit when you put it in yellow gold. There's a lot of factors. But with these, I think it gives you, again, that distinctly different look. You get the icy quality in the white diamonds, and I think it really makes the yellow come forward. So it looks more like a solitaire, I think, whereas this one blends really nicely. I don't know, I'm leaning here, but it's all up to you. And the great news is it is doable. They're $192. Under $200, and they're about a quarter of an inch top to bottom. Let me show you. So these are going to be showy. They do have the nice big back, so you don't have to worry about dropping it down the sink, but it also keeps your ears sitting upright so they don't droop. Not a good look. I don't like it when the earrings look droopy. Just you look tired, right? So let's tighten up those posts a little bit. Not so tight where they're uncomfortable, but let's have enough post and have a big enough back where it can set it up really nicely. There it is. This is what I'm talking about. This is the beautiful Blair, by the way. If you guys haven't had an opportunity to watch Blair on QVC, I think she is just a wonderful model. So beautiful from the inside out and such a trooper. She always shows up for me and I appreciate her. This is the time of the year where I really count my blessings for the people I can count on, right? And Blair is one of those people. She always does such a great job. You'll find her in a lot of our jewelry ads. And she's actually in one of the local department stores in their circulars too on Sunday, so I always enjoy seeing that. These are on 3 easy pay of $64, but when I checked them this morning, they were marked as low inventory. We saw them during our big diamond event, and I have a feeling that most of them went then, but you still got a shot, and you'd have something to look forward to after the holidays are over, something just for you that was coming, which would be fun. This necklace is so sweet, and I thought, now that we're pretty much finished probably, okay, I still have a couple things to buy today, but now that we're pretty much finished with our holiday shopping, you might be looking forward to maybe a wedding that you've been planning, maybe you're looking for Valentine's Day gifts. This, I think, is the perfect time to tuck this away and just be done. You know that stress of having to get all the shopping done. Wouldn't it be nice, fellas, if you happen to be watching, not to have to make those decisions after the first of the year? You could actually enjoy the Super Bowl and kick your feet up and think, I've already got her taken care of. But for us, this is an incredible expression of self-love. It is item number J452499. It's the two-toned heart, and it comes in two choices. You're going to see it in rose gold, which in the rose gold, there's champagne diamonds. This is the one that I really love. I would advocate this. The champagne diamonds with the white diamonds, or we have it in yellow, which, here, let me show you, has a completely different look. This does have a sizing chain. It comes with the chain. It's not just the pendant. I've noticed this, they never used to do this on QVC, but now some of the brands that are coming in are selling just the pendants without chains. I don't like that. I want my jewelry so I can put it on and wear it right away. So you will almost always, I think in the 8 years I've been here, I've seen one pendant without a chain. You will almost always see the chain included when you shop with us. And then we're going the extra on a lot of things. We're doing sizing chains, or we're doing extra jump rings, so you can get a fit that's perfect for you. This can be worn as a 16-inch choker, or you can extend it out to an 18-inch, which is, what most of us wear every day. So yeah, 18 is the most prevalent for women in necklaces. 20 is the most prevalent length for the guys. All right, I want to get right into my cover girl. I know your time is really valuable today. I'm going to stay right on the dot, I promise. This is the interlocking ring, and it is, I think, the most pricey. Let me check. Oh, actually, it's not the most pricey that I have for you to maybe splurge on you a little bit. It's only $209, and it's funny, a lot of the pieces that I love best are not the most expensive pieces at all in inventory, contrary to common belief. My husband would tell you I always go for the, the big one. But no, in this case, it's very, very manageable. It's 33% off of where it was when I first fell in love with it. 33% is a huge discount in jewelry. It is, or was, $317, which I was all about it then. Now it's irresistible to me. It's, again, just $209.99. It is on 3 Easy Pay of $70. So what is Easy Pay, you might be asking? Easy Pay is where you get to pick the credit card, and they split it up into equal installment credit card payments. There's no extra interest fees, there's no penalties, for paying it off early. It's just a really great service that they offer. So you pick the credit card. It doesn't have to be the Q card. So you pick your credit card, and it just gets split up into those easy pays so that it makes it easier on your budget. We recognize, especially this time of the year, that you probably, are stretched. And that's why I loved this show today, is because I figured at under $300 per, any item you wanted to buy, and with Easy Pay, this might be a to me for me. Here you see it in the white. It's very glamorous and pretty, but I like this. That to me is just it. It's got the white rhodium behind the white diamonds, and then it's got the beautiful pave set diamonds that interlock in the middle. That's why it's called the interlocking ring. But if you were to flatten this out, it actually would look like an infinity symbol. And that's when it had me hook, line, and sinker, because I'm like, I love wearing the infinity symbol. It's a symbol of, of Christ. It's a symbol of never-ending love. It's a symbol of lives interlocking, a big hug. Mom always calls this one the big hug. And I will tell you that it's so flattering on your hand. It's about, let me see if I have one. Here's the back side. This is all cast out of one solid piece of metal. So it's not one of those where they, it's called electroform, where it's a shell, and I like electroform, but with electroform, you have to be so gentle when you're wearing it. This you can wear every day, and no worries at all. You're gonna really like it. There, that's the shot I wanted. This is Brenda, by the way. Brenda's another one of our lovely ladies. Also, we're so lucky to be working with these girls. I'm not kidding you. Well, girls, women, but they just radiate goodness. You know what I mean? Like, you can just tell they're good people overall. But there's the nice 3/8 of an inch wide piece. Again, very glamorous. I think it's very sophisticated. You could wear it on any finger that you choose. And pave setting is a really intricate way to set a diamond. By the way, if you are new to this program, we all get to know one another very well. Feel free. I know some of you sit back and you're afraid to interact in the chat, but especially with Hanukkah and Christmas here, if you want to say happy holidays to those that you love, please do it in the chat. We're a small channel, but our folks that come in and spend time with us. They're really loyal to one another and to us, and we appreciate it so much. If you like what you see, do subscribe. And we're a really relaxed little place to come and just talk about pretty things. So if you love diamonds, I'm your girl. If you ever need any advice, you can always reach out to me. My personal email is hello@ursolidgold.com. So it's hello at, in all one word, ursolidgold.com, because you are. All right. I love you guys. I really do. This time of the year, I'm feeling very grateful for many things. My family's here. They traveled all the way down to Florida so we could be together. These poor people are camping out on air mattresses and everything else, but we're making it work, and it's really going to be a nice evening. We're going to be spending tonight with Ron's sister and my brother-in-law, and of course, our little heart Annie, so we're looking forward to that. I'd love to hear what your plans are. It's just always fun to spread the joy around a little bit. All right, so love this ring, 33% off, clearance sale. So once things get into clearance, that's when I'm like, gotta have that, gotta have that, gotta have that. You still do have a 30-day money-back return policy with QVC. If you get the gold, for example, and you decide you really wanted the silver, as long as they're in stock, they do free exchanges. So these are all good reasons to purchase for yourself today. All right, let's see, where are we? We are on the claw ring, and if you know, you know, right? If you're into wrestling. But the claw ring has really taken the designer world by storm. You know, the finest form of flattery is imitation, they say. And so what we do with our accents by affinity collection in particular, this is not accents, this is affinity, but we will take a best-selling, you know, global, really recognizable silhouette, and we remake it our own. Now, you will notice our prices are really low at QVC.com. The reason is we worked really direct with the manufacturers. We work more directly with the lapidaries, with the miners, so that we can get better prices for you. Every time you have a middleman, every time a piece of jewelry changes hands, from when the diamonds come out of the earth to when they go to, you know, cutters, to when they go to, you know, what all the facilities they go to. Every time they pass through that, sometimes 20 different gateways, if you will, you end up getting a little spit put on that price, and you and I end up paying for that. So I've always wanted to work for QVC and in diamonds, because they do it better than anybody else. They're the world's largest jewelry store without any brick and mortar jewelers. You can go directly to us and you can get what you need. Now, with that being said, this is one of our best formats because we are a small and mighty little tight group here, and thank you for coming and joining us. We love having you. I really thrive on your feedback with regards to inventory. So if you can let us know what it is you're looking for, and I just got 2 or 3 of them again this last week, I pass them along to the buyers, and then I cross my fingers and hope that they can deliver what you're asking for. The Accents collection in particular was formed directly from you guys and telling me that you want really affordable things and you want these designer looks. The reason that this one is in our Legacy Affinity brand is that it is at that 1/4 carat mark. 1/4 carat and more, it's probably going to go into affinity. If it's 1/4 carat or less, it will go into accents. So I was thrilled that this made it into the affinity brand because more people are aware of it. So with that being said, let me tell you what still remains in the sizing, because Christmas was very good to this ring. In rose gold, we still, at this time of writing, and if you're watching it in replay, I'm sorry if your size is sold out, but for right now, J450704. Again, the item number here, let's see, with Mom not in the same room as I am, she's not keeping me on track. She's in the bedroom. She's feeling a little under the weather if you joined us late, so make sure you send Mama Pat some well wishes. J450704 in rose gold comes in size 5 through 9. Let me show you a little closer. Isn't that cute? So the claw ring, see how there's negative space in between? For those of you that have asked me what ring I use when I'm demonstrating ring guards on the air, when I'm showing like marquise and pear shapes, this is the ring that I use because I like this opening. It allows a pear shape to just fit right in there, just slips right in with a well-proportioned pear shape. And same with the marquise, they just slide right in. And with the marquise, oftentimes you'll see me put one on each side. So there's the rose, there's the white, and that's the one I probably wear the most often. And then we also have the yellow. So rose, white, and yellow. The yellow gold has been the most popular amongst our customers. In yellow gold, we actually bought a few more, so that's the good news. We have size 5 through 10 in the yellow gold that you're seeing. We have in the white 5 through 10, and in rose there is still 5 through 9 at this airing, okay? Love this. You know, whether we do our accents collection or whether we're offering you our affinity collection, we don't bring down the quality of the diamonds. All of the diamonds in accents, let me see, this whole hour is affinity or accents. That's great. The quality is going to be the same. It's going to be HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity. So, and it's not an hour. What am I saying? I'm going back into show host mode. We only have up until about 11 o'clock together. I try to be respectful of your time, especially during this busy time of the year, but I'm really glad you're here. All right, so 5 easy pay on that of $56 and it's yours. What do you think? It's pretty good, right? Here you can see it from a side view. I thought that might help you to see that negative space that I was talking about. That's me holding the ring with a camera in the other hand, so the picture isn't that great, but you get the feeling, you get the idea. And for those that are looking for a gift that's gonna work, no matter what her finger size might be, if you have no idea, if you are looking forward to weddings and you're looking for something for the bride this spring, confirmations, communions, graduations, any event is a great event to give diamonds, in my opinion. This necklace is a 16-inch choker with a 2-inch extender, so you can wear it either way, no matter what the dress looks like or no matter what your fashions happen to be that day. And it's only $124.99. I know if you went into a jewelry store with a $100 price point in your head, you probably didn't get a real huge selection of items that you could buy for the people that you love. I hope you come to QVC for these types of things because we do just nail it. I mean, you can, for what you'd spend for flowers. I know my husband, we had our anniversary oh no, it was my birthday that he bought me roses this year. It was so nice. And I know what he spent on, I don't know what he spent, but they were really nice roses, 2 dozen roses, really beautiful. Okay, for what you and I and my hubby spends on flowers, we could do diamonds instead. And you know, diamonds, as much as I love flowers, diamonds make an impact on the heart. They leave an imprint there that is really undeniable. So again, today's show is about self-love, self-expression. You've wrapped everybody's gifts, you've done all the cooking, you've done everything that you need to do. Now you might just want to put one extra present on its way to you to make you feel good. So $124.99, 32% off. So we've seen 33% off in this little mini show. We've seen 32% off. Everything is under $300. You're gonna find something that you like for you, I've got a feeling. It was $186 and it's on 3 easy pays of $42. So I hope you can come back and join us another time. We love what we do here. Mama Pat is my compadre in this whole adventure. We've been live streaming with you on YouTube for, I think it's almost 3 years now. I've got to go back and check. We've got hundreds of shows under our belt. And again, it just makes it so much fun to get to know you. We've been asked to continue, here's some good news, continue for, I think it's a 3rd season at QVC.com. We're gonna be every Monday still. We decided to stay in our traditional time slot at, it just works for our lives, at 12:15. So 12:15 on Mondays on QVC.com, and our very favorite of all is, of course, you here on YouTube. I know that this slide I meant to mention, I know it shows yellow and white. The yellow is sold out. We're just white gold only, but you can still grab these on clearance at J435134 at QVC.com. Here's the claw style ring. Again, it comes in 3 different colors. I love the way it fits and feels on the hand. It just works. It's only $280.98 and it's on 5 easy pay. I think it's the only item I had on 5 easy pay. Looking. Yeah, it's the only item I found on 5. Most of them right now are on 3. So great sale prices. Everywhere you look, there's just something really exciting happening at QVC. Yes, love this ring. This is, every woman I really feel deserves a big chunky gold ring, and this is the one. It is the interlocking ring, again on clearance, for $209.99. You know, when we put something on clearance, it's not because it was a stinker. A lot of times it's because it was a bestseller. And what happens, just to kind of explain that whole concept, is when you go to the vault at QVC, it's like going to the bank and looking at all the safety deposit boxes. It's just like drawer and drawer and drawer and drawer everywhere you look, okay? The drawers are all the same size. So when you open them up, You know, you can have 1,000 rings in there, or you can have 10. You know? And so when you get down to the, as mom likes to put it, the nitty gnats nuts, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, when it gets down to just a handful of them in that drawer, it's really more prudent for us just to move them out, boom, so we can get new stuff in, especially right now with the end of the year here and the new fresh merchandise is coming in for spring. That's why you see these discounts like 33% on some of our top sellers. So I don't want you to think that this is somehow less than. In fact, this is a greater than presentation. This is one of our best sellers, and I'm just in love with it. I always have been. I think it's a great ring. I mean, look at that. How do you walk by that and not take a second glance? It's just beautiful. All right, so this necklace was the heart-shaped necklace. Now, if you're having a hard time making a decision between the champagne and the yellow, I'm gonna steer you towards the champagne version of this. And the reason for that is, and it is adjustable, is 16 and 18, sorry. The 16 to 18. I'm gonna try to steer you towards the champagne because champagne diamonds, where most of them came from in the world, was Australia, in a very specific place. You can find champagne diamonds in other parts of the world, but the problem is finding gemmy ones, you know, gem grade quality. And so this very prolific mine closed, and once a mine closes, the cost of the material goes up and it becomes really sought after, really collectible. So this would be the one I would choose for you if you're, you know, choosing for collectability. And I think Valentine's Day is a good idea with that. Hi, Blair. Here's Blair in those great looking earrings, the double halo in yellow diamonds. I bet you never thought you could afford them. Yellow diamonds are cheerful and happy and fun, and these earrings come in silver, and they also come in yellow gold over silver. I'm sort of leaning into the yellow gold for my best customers, but they're all good. They are J456466, 27 points, so better than a quarter carat. They're on 3 easy pays of $64. I want to check and see how I'm doing with time because I've got a little housekeeping I want to share. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Mom isn't even nagging me, telling me to hurry up or slow down. This is good, 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 good. Good things happening at QVC this week. I got a show added. I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. We got a diamond show next week that's coming up, and hopefully you can come and join us for that. Again, we live stream on Monday, so we'll be able to ring in the new year together. I'm looking forward to that. But keep your requests coming. If there's anything you want to see in this particular part of the show, I would love it. One of the cool things I've been waiting for time to mention to you is if you have not shopped at QVC lately, you might want to come back. They've made it even easier by expanding how you can make your payments. You can now use, let's see, what's it called? Google. You can use Google Pay, you can use PayPal, and my very favorite, Apple Pay. How exciting is that? I love that double click, man. Yeah, so it just makes it so much handier. Let us know what we can do for you. We're always here for you, and we just love you to death. I'm so thrilled that you've been with us on this wild journey these past few years. We can't wait to see what the new year is going to bring. I will tell you that I have seen some peaks of some really awesome things. We have another TSV coming up in the first quarter, and thank you for your business. Oh, if any of you that are on the chat right now did by chance get any of the Firelight bracelets that were the holiday surprise, well, I kind of spilled the beans here, but if any of you did purchase it, I'd love to hear your feedback because by now you've probably received them. So put it in the chat and let your fellow shoppers know how special that was. I have not enjoyed a day that much, I don't think, ever at QVC. It was so much fun seeing all the beautiful new products and all the new things. And again, it wouldn't be any fun without you. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see what the new year brings. I'll see you really soon, all right? Mama Pat again, feel better. I'm gonna go in and check on her right now, and I hope all of you are cozy and happy and have a wonderful holiday.